All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Devin Smith PS4 Sports League Network, live on YouTube, PS4 live stream, Joe Price Facebook, and today we are doing Game 1 of MLB Baseball Season 2, 2018. We got Toronto Blue Jays at Philadelphia Phillies. Blue Jays season record 27-23. Phillies season record is 38-12. I'm Coach Big Kurt Lord Green, and I'm going to be coaching Philadelphia Phillies at home. I think this is a 3-game series, if I'm not mistaken, and this is Game 1 of a 3-game series. We were supposed to have been scheduled at 7:05 to start today, but we're going to start a little earlier. If anybody want to join any leagues, friend me on my PSN at Joe Price 834. Friend me on Facebook under the name Joe Price, or friend me on my YouTube page, Devin Smith. Hit the subscribe button, then hit the bell so you can be notified for new content. And also check out my Facebook page, Joe Price Hall of Fame, which is an exclusive championship Facebook page that has playoff championship content from the past and the current.
From the city of brotherly love, MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils look for their 7th straight victory next. Aaron Nola will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and two, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Stepping in, Teoscar Hernandez, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, have run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball, then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's got a 7-game hit streak going right now. That's a good solid week. What a foundation to build on. I think he's getting to where he's starting to feel real comfortable seeing the ball, and he's swinging it really good right now.
And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 7. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Nola, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Aledmys Diaz, the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Hernandez has it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Odubel Herrera having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the family, kiss the wife, tuck the kids in at night, and they're back on the road again. This should be interesting to see the energy this team plays with today.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, one of their hotter hitters has been Carlos Santana. He had 5 RBIs in his last game. That's a lot of runs driven in. Opportunities, he's getting them, and he's cashing in.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting third, second baseman.
Into the box now, Cesar Hernandez. And he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Grichuk coasts under it, and that's the third out. Phillies down on just 4 pitches. We are still scoreless. Here's Justin Smoke now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And let's focus on third baseman Maikel Franco. I think what gets lost in the shuffle, we get it, offensive force. But he doesn't get enough credit for the way he handles the hot corner. The ability to pick it backhand and come up firing.
Here's Randall Grichuk, his past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting second, left fielder, Steve Pearce.
Now at the plate, Steve Pearce, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Drilled to the right side. Hernandez over to his left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Tulowitzki. He goes to first. It's there. He got him.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Santana now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 4 for 14. Here's the first pitch to him. Base hit into right center.
Let's go Phillies. Good base hit for the field.
So it's a 1-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. In now, Maikel Franco. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First delivery to him on the way. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Standing in now, Jorge Alfaro.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez.
2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. And that will bring in J.P. Crawford. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner toward right center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, and not in time. It's a run score.
Boy, when teams are playing well like this team is on a nice little winning streak right here, they strike early in this one to keep the mojo working.
Yeah, Dan, from an offensive standpoint, everyone searches for confidence, and that's exactly what they have right now. Everyone contributing, makes for a fun clubhouse.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We've played 2 full. Phillies on top, 1-0. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in for the Jays, Russell Martin. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. A little bouncer, but it's foul, strike 1. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 1 for 4. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. The 2-1. Ball even at 2-2. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Great spot on that 2-2 fastball. You can't place it on the inside corner any better than that. And as a hitter, there's just not a whole lot you can do with that unless you're looking for it and time it just right. Love seeing a guy that can work the inside with his fastball.
At the plate, Marcus Stroman. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
The 0-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit out towards second. And that is through into right field for a single. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Ground ball right side. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here comes the first pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Digging in to try it again. Rhys Hoskins. And their runners at the corners now.
All right. Gotta get another run home, Phillies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Tulowitzki for 1. On to Smoke. It's a double play, and that'll end the inning. Your basic 6-4-3 will get him out of danger. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Hernandez ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Into the box, Aledmus Diaz.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. 0-1 pitch on its way. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And Santana able to stay with it here for route number 2.
The batter, number 20, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Donaldson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Nola just to the left of the mound. And that's the third out. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 1, the Jays nothing. So now Carlos Santana.
Leading off for the Phillies here in the 4th, third baseman, Carlos Santana.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High and deep to right.
Oh, is it out?
Richard going back on it. Still ranging back. And it's gone. As they add still another.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Phillies. Yeah.
Oye como vibes. A solo home run for Carlos Santana. Number 18 for him on the campaign. As the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Division champs. World Series champs. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Phillies. Is crazy.
Well, if you're going to give up a power play, one of the best players in your lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor of the game.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Phillies. Are they going to show it again? Oh, that home run was great. Feel good.
Stepping in now, Michael Franco.
Michael Franco.
Hard hit ball to short. Diaz scoops it up. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. All right, so time now for the Blue Jays Road to the Show report as we see a couple of prospects performing at high levels in the upper minors.
Defeat Hartford Yard Goats. Buffalo Bisons defeated Rochester Red Wings. That's the minor league. To the highlights. Minor league.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jorge Alfaro. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
He's set, and the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the Show after this. Here's Justin Smoke now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
First pitch on its way. Line hard, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Here's Randall Grichuk. He grounds it sharply to third. Franco has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
How about it?
A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Here's Steve Pearce now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. A high fastball is in there.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Swing and a ground ball to third. Bronco fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-0. Striding in once again, Aaron Nola. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Aaron Nola.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Last time through was a base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Giving chase is Hernandez. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up now, Nick Williams. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 0-1. Swing and a line drive. But this won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1 left for Philadelphia. but they hold a 2-0 lead. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Ball one to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike to count to Tulo now. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Ryan Victor, hello. How you doing, Ryan Victor? All right, well, welcome to the channel.
And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Hopkins ranging back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Good fielding.
Russell Martin now 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive, snagged from a short hop. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
When a guy in the mound is working on a no-no this late, every play is exciting and stressful for the fielders. We'll see if they can continue making the plays behind it.
Click of the wrist, he just threw it.
Ready for another chance? Marcus Stroman. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
90 miles
Boys, we see the
per hour.
pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown. He's now gone through 6 innings without allowing a base hit. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They trail it here 2-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Left fielder, Rhys Hoskins.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit on the ground out to short. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
The first baseman, number 41,
Carlos Santana will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Third baseman, number 7, Michael Franco.
Riding in once again, Michael Franco. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Stroman's ready. Here's the first pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Phillies down in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. 0-1 the count.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Crawford into shallow left. And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game. So the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty B, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Aledmus Diaz is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Yeah. On top of them. But right now, Toronto is winning.
Ready
it's
with the 1-0 pitch.
right now.
One hit softly down the line in left.
At the same time, I play my games a lot of times at the same time of the real Phillies schedule. So I'm following sort of the real Phillies schedule.
Little tapper down the first baseline.
Here and there, I might play more games, about 1 game or 2. But most of the time, I follow my schedule according to the real schedule. Last season 1, I didn't do that. But in this season 2 MLB baseball, I'm going to do it from now on. Follow the real schedule.
And fouls this one off.
I think it makes it more harder.
If this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second?
No! No! No!
But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And one of the key numbers to look at, first pitch strikes over 70% so far in this outing.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately.
We still got a couple
I don't think he minds this one bit.
They're trying to make a comeback.
Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And there's his first base hit in this one. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Donaldson stands at first with 1 out. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Ready once again, Rendell Grichuk. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. Bottom of the 7th now. Get up and stretch here in Philly. Phillies lead this one 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Alfaro. He singled his last time up.
Catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was at first. The skipper's out of the dugout, and it looks as though he might decide to challenge that out call.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
Let's see that again. I know I had to been home.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
Let's see that again, ref.
All right, we'll take one last look at it here. The question is there enough video evidence to change the call to safe? And wow, from that look at it, I think he did beat that throw. This challenge might work out for him.
The decision appears to have been made as the headset comes off, and the runner is safe. So the call is overturned. The runner will stay at first base, and they maintain the right to challenge further plays going forward.
Yes.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out.
Up next,
All right, we're going to go with a pitch hitter.
pitcher,
Aaron Arte, Karen Rupp, Tommy Joseph. You know what? I want Tommy Joseph. I don't see him much anymore.
Tommy Joseph will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 19.
What's up with Tommy Joseph? In the show 2017, Tommy Joseph was front runner. They put him in the background. Why is he sitting on the bench? He's one of the top hitters, Tommy Joseph. Why is he on the
This
bench?
is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Phillies. Tommy Joseph. He needs to be a starter.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Odubel Herrera.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Al Albuquerque takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Al Albuquerque.
In now, Odubel Herrera, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, now the pitch. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The batter, right fielder.
Up next to be Nick Williams. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Pierce is after it, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies leave a couple. They still lead it 2-1.
Okay. Oh, okay. You're Brazilian. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with the country of Brazil.
Now pitching for the
I'm
Phillies,
familiar with it.
number 46.
Are you a subscriber on my page? Are you a subscriber? I'm familiar with Brazil. I know Brazil.
Digging in to try it
South
again.
America, I know Brazil.
He's rolled
And
into the ground
that's
out a
also
couple of
Rio
times
de
already
Janeiro.
here in the ballgame.
The
This is
favelas.
far from over, even though we're
Home
moving
of
into
the
the back
Olympic
end of this
game,
game.
the World Cup.
Only down by 1. All they
The
need to do is
Brazilian,
get this
soccer
leadoff guy,
team.
and they're an
National
extra base
soccer
hit
team.
away from tying this thing up.
Yes, sir.
That's by him.
The
It's
beautiful
0-1.
beach of Brazil. Beautiful beach. I'm familiar with the beautiful city of Rio de Janeiro. The Olympics. Track and field. I'm familiar.
The windup and
Yes.
the 0-1.
I'm familiar.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the top. A fair ball. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs
That's
aboard
not
with a
good.
leadoff
They don't got
double.
no outs.
Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Now a bunt attempt here.
He didn't throw it. Why
And
didn't
he'll
he throw
just
it?
put it in his pocket. It's an infield single.
Oh, my God.
So you can mark that one down as an E5, and
He
I
should
bet
have
he'd
thrown
like to
it.
have that one over. Russell Martin now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 home to Martin. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, okay. Said, okay, okay. How far is that from Rio de Janeiro? Or the favelas? I know they got other cities in Brazil, but the cities that I do know about is Rio de Janeiro and the favelas. Those are the cities that I am pretty familiar with those.
The 0-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Hendrys Morales will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 8, Hendry Morales.
So far this year against Southpaws, Morales is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Up around the face. Morales is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate, and they've come back to tie it up as it's now a 2-2 ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Oh, this is not
trying to pick things up where he left off. To Oscar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Hit to third. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. Home half of the eighth straight ahead, and we are tied 2-2. Kevin Pillar will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 11.
John Axford is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 66, John Axford.
Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Hernandez.
Makes the play, one away. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as they've taken a one-run lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Here's Carlos Santana now. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
Goodbye. See you again.
Standing in now, Michael Franco. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Richard going back.
Let's go! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're playing ball, that's ball, dog. Home run. Phillies are 5-2. Let's go,
Two-run home run off the bat of Michael Franco. 8th home run of the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball
Season
game.
1 coming back at it again. Coming back with a title. City of Philly. Those Phils, baby, making it happen. Look at this instant
home
replay.
crowd has really come to life here in the bottom of the eighth. They know as well as anybody that a 3-run lead this late in the game is awfully tough to overcome, especially on the road. 3 outs, and this one is theirs.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's go Phillies. Yes. That's great. Coming alive, man. With 8 minutes, time to hold them out.
Into the box now.
They were hitting around too long. Let's go.
He'll pick up the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Now pitching for Toronto.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. He swings and grounds it to short. Tulowitzki for 1. On the first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 9th inning coming up. Philadelphia is on top, 5-2. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The head-to-head with Adam Morgan. He's 0 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Now the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball, but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's Justin Smoke now. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first. They'll take care of him, and the Phillies continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
5-2 the final score tonight. Philadelphia crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Adam Morgan earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs on 14 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game septic trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the station.